Hello everyone, welcome back to the video tutorial series of the web development. Okay, so let's start our next topic. So our next topic, that is JavaScript inbuilt function example. In last lecture, we have learned about the JavaScript for the user-defined function. In that user-defined functions, we have created the functions by the users. Then we have seen the examples related to that. Okay, we have seen basically there are two types of JavaScript function, that is user-defined and inbuilt function. There are so many inbuilt functions are there that is available in JavaScript, and we have learned about this in the MEC1 syllabus. We have learned the JavaScript object. Okay, so that number object, date object, window object, all these object, all the methods that is related to this object, this all are the inbuilt function in the JavaScript. Okay, so in this lecture, we will see some basic practicals about regarding this JavaScript inbuilt function. So let's start this JavaScript function. Okay, then let's start the JavaScript inbuilt functions program. So first program is about you have to display the string at odd position. Suppose you have a b c. Okay, that there is a string ABC, then A is at first position, B is at second position, and C is at third position. So you have to display the value A and C, not B. Okay, so like this way you have to use this JavaScript function to display this odd string. So let's see how we are able to display this odd string. So here, okay, HTML. In HTML, just write down the head portion. Then in head portions, just write down the script. Okay. Now in script tag, you just define one function. Okay. Suppose I am defining my function. Uh, Sorry, we have to use the inbuilt function. Just define variable string is equal to, suppose I am defining help. Okay. Now, another variable to find out the string length. So k is equal to str dot length. Okay, so this will find out the length of the that particular string. Then what you have to do, you have to use now this for loop or any other loop to check the character at the odd space. You can use while loop, etc. Suppose we are using right now for loop. So for I is equal to 0, I less than or equal to k, then I is equal to I plus 2. Done. Now next. In for loop, just do another, take another variable n is equal to str dot. Now we are using the JavaScript inbuilt function of the string, that is character at. Okay, so what it will do, it will initialize each and every character to n, that is the position I, and that is defined using this loop. Now here, what you have to do, you have to just print this variable, just print this variable, that document dot write n plus, just define some space so you will have the better idea. Okay, now here, just execute this spectacle, so it will display this HLO. So it will display the string at the odd position. So H at at the position 1, E at second, L at third, this L as at fourth, and this the O as fifth position. So it will display this 1, 3rd, and 5th position from this string. Suppose I am adding some extra string, so it will display this extra value. Okay, so like this way you can use the JavaScript inbuilt function. Now another practical is for defining the summations for just yeah, for that you have to use the parse integer function. So that is parse integer is used to convert the value in an integer, same way there is a parse float. So this is also one another function, that is inbuilt function that will used, that it used for the type conversion. Okay, then another function is what, a prompt. So that prompt is what, prompt will ask the user to enter the value. Okay, so let's see. And for that we will make a user defined function, and in that function we will use JavaScript inbuilt function. Okay, so let's do the another practical. Just erase this. Now here, define the function fun function my function. Okay, in this my function, define variable a is equal to, it will prompt, that is enter the first number. Okay, then comma, again I am writing here enter NUMBR number here. Okay, what it means? It means whenever you will prompt this, it will display this message that prompt enter the first number, and in that text box where you have to enter the number, in that number you will get the value, that is enter number here. Okay, like this way copy the statement and just copy and paste here, write down just variable b and enter the second number, and here write down enter the number here. Okay, now here we have used JavaScript inbuilt function prompt the to prompt the value from the user. Now a is equal to, again I am defining the same variable, so parse integer a. So what it will do, it will just convert the value of a from string to integer. Variable b is equal to parse integer b. Okay, so it will just convert this value. Now use another variable c is equal to a plus b. So what it will do, it will do the summation of this and just print this statement, print this output, that is document dot write mm, addition is, okay, then here you have to write the variable that addition is c. Now just execute this practical. So here you can see, okay, there is some error. Let's see what is the mistake. Okay, we didn't call the function, so we have to call the function to execute it. Suppose I am calling it over here my function. Just execute this. So it will ask the value. You can see here, this is the enter the first number, that is the message, and here this will be displayed in the text box where we have to enter the number. Suppose I am entering 5, then press, it will ask again enter the second number. Suppose I am entering 6 and press OK. So it will display the addition is 11. Okay, so like this way you can calculate the summation or any arithmetic calculation. And here suppose I have called this function directly, or you can call the function on the button click event also. So that is also what one type of event handling. So on the button click, you are calling this function. So that means what? Event handling. Okay. So you can call like this way also. Now see the another practical. So this practical I have typed over here. So here, what is the aim of this practical? What you have to display? You have to display the name, current date and current time. Okay, so develop the aim of this function is what? Develop the JavaScript which will display the date in DDMMYYY format and time in HHMM and SS format. That means hours, minutes, and seconds, and date, month, and year. So in this format, you have to display the value. So for that, we are using the JavaScript inbuilt object, that is date, and JavaScript inbuilt functionality that is provided in this date object. Okay. So let's see over here variable JavaScript. I have defined the script in which I have taken one variable current day is equal to new date. Okay. So current day is equal to what? New date. Variable date is equal to what? Current date dot get date. These are the inbuilt JavaScript function which will return the value day, date, and month. Okay, so this will return the current date, today's date, then current day dot get date. So it will define this get date function to define the date. Then variable month is equal to current day dot get month. Okay, so here what we have to do whenever we are using the JavaScript inbuilt function, inbuilt object, first you have to define the object of it. So here we have defined one JavaScript object, that is date object. Then we are getting the value from the date object's inbuilt method. So get date, get month, and get full year will display the will return you the output of that particular date, particular month, and particular full year. So here you can see we are assigning this value to date, month, and year. So it will display the date, month, and year. Now next is we have just write document dot write current date is date plus month plus year. So it will display the date, this practical in DD, MM, and YY format. Now next we have to display the time. Okay, so for time what we have to do, we have already created object of the date, so no need to create it again and again. Just use the same object. Hour is equal to current day dot get hours, so it will get the current hours. Then current day dot get minutes, so it will get the current minute. And next current day dot get second, so it will display this seconds. And just we have to write that document dot write, so it will display in our document. So let's just execute this practical. So here you can see current date is 19th September 2020 and current time is 12 o'clock 20 minutes and 14 seconds. So like this way you can use the JavaScript inbuilt functions to do the to do the practical and according to your requirement also. Okay, so this is all about the JavaScript inbuilt function. So thank you for watching this video. We will cover more interesting topic in the next lecture. Okay, thank you for watching.